Hello and good morning. This is Tuesday Talks at 10:30. We'll just wait for a few minutes so people get on and we will start to talk about August. How cool is it that it's August already? Okay. August. I like to wait for a few seconds here until I see some people that are on. Excuse my desk back there. I've got a lot of projects in the mix, but let me know that you're here. Say hello. So, this is Tuesday Talks at 10:30. My name is Stacy Niedenthal, and this is Connecting to Spirit with Stacy, where I come to you every Tuesday at 10:30, and we talk about oneness. We talk about grief. We talk about death and dying, meditation, how to get over some of the hurdles of being stuck in grief or just, stuck within ourselves. Excuse me. So let me just shut this once. You don't need to see into there, but hello. Hi, Molly. Hi, Leah. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning. So this is Tuesday. This is August 1st. I'm so excited. August is like my favorite month. It is hot, which is what I thrive on in the heat, but it's also my birthday month for all you Leos out there. But let me just set my intentions and then we will get started. So my name is Stacy. I am a child of God. I'm an evidential medium and a spiritual healer. And I've been given a gift from God to channel spirit using love and light for my higher good and the higher good of those that God puts in my path. I am not the medium that says, I see death all around you and you're going to be dead in 10 days. My gift, my prayer is that God, that spirits and angels bring in the most loving message to help your spirit heal. As today is Tuesday Talks at 10:30, this is not an angel card reading. This is not any type of reading at all. This is just you and I talking back and forth. You'll see me looking down because my comments don't always show up here, but they show up on my phone. Good morning, Donna. So a lot of cool events that are coming up here very soon. So August 9th, I will be a guest host on a podcast, Downtown Small Businesses, which I'm very excited about. We'll be talking about My Head Knows But My Heart Still Hurts, the Crystal Addiction Diary. We'll be talking about how I work and how I help people walk through grief. The 13th, we're doing a crystal grid class here at Hip Gypsy Emporium. The 17th, there's an intimate group reading at Hip Gypsy Emporium. And an intimate group is basically, 10 people. And we all get together and everyone at the reading receives a message. August 28th and 29th, I will have privates available in the Bel Air, Maryland area. There are a few that are still left. And you can always go on the website to book that. September 2nd and 3rd is Karma Fest here at Hip Gypsy. And then my book tour starts in September. I believe the first stop is Havre de Grace, Maryland. And I'll have more dates and things that are coming up as they are locked in. But I'm really excited about the book tour. So how's everybody doing so far today? Like I said, it is August 1st. It's a new day. It's a new month. It's a new time to just refresh and restart. That's how I always look at the first of the month. So how did you do with your exercises and the things that you were supposed to do in July? July was declaring your independence. And this is all based on the book, My Head Knows But My Heart Still Hurts. If you don't have a copy and you need a copy, just let me know either in the comments. You can private message me. You can get it off of Amazon. You can get it here at Hip Gypsy Emporium, and you can get it off of my website. But it's a 30-day grief recovery journal that helps you to remember the things that you had instead of being stuck in grief of what you don't have. So for July, the exercises and the mantras that you were working on, it was all based on declaring your independence, cutting free from the things that kind of bind you and to stop you. So we worked on releasing anger and guilt. We worked on forgiveness, releasing hopelessness, and letting you could be better. Brian, everybody send hearts up to Brian. It says that he could be better. I'm doing very well. I've had some of those moments. So let me see some hearts coming up for Brian, who is struggling right now. I'm not seeing any hearts, Let's get those up there. And we'll put Brian on our special prayer chain. So we worked on forgiveness. You know, when you work through guilt and anger, then you have to forgive. Working on not giving up. So getting rid of hopelessness. Bringing kindness not only to others, but to yourself as well. And then allowing yourself to be proud of the accomplishments that you have worked on through the month. So that was July. And July is a little bit of a tough month because it's hard to break free from some of those things. It's hard to release some of those angers and those things that are there. It's like cutting that cord, you know, to make the hay bale lighter, you have to cut that cord, right? That binds it all together. So since we've worked through that, now we're in August. So you've worked through all that stuff, and you've allowed yourself to be vulnerable to the feelings that you have within yourself. So August is chakra month. This is the month that we work on balance. We have 7 basic chakras, and each chakra has a specific energy field, let's just call it. And so on Mondays, you're going to work on the root chakra. And the root chakra is at the base of your tailbone. I always like to look at it at my feet. You know, this is what grounds us into the earth. And when you think about chakras, there's always colors that are involved with that. You want your chakra to be open and spinning, and you can visualize different colors. So the root chakra is red, and red is that fiery feeling, that being grounded within, that even if the wind may blow, your roots are so deep that you may sway, but you're not going to fall. So it's focusing on being grounded, taking your shoes off, standing in the grass, and just breathing in everything that Mother Earth has to give to you. It's breathing in that fresh air. It's feeling the vibration within your feet. And when you think about your root chakra, like I said, you visualize red. So you can bring crystals in with that, which takes me to my other book. Whoops. Your Crystal Addiction Diary. Again, if you don't have this book and you want a copy of it, just let me know. So there's stones that are associated with the chakras as well. The most common stone for the root chakra is red jasper, and it's known as the supreme nurturer. So how better to get grounded than with the supreme nurturer? It absorbs negative energy. It releases that negative energy. It gives you endurance and stamina, and it helps you to push through whatever you are going through. So you can always hold, I should have brought stones with me, and I did not, and I'm looking for a red jasper, but I don't see one within my sight. But you can hold on to a red jasper stone while you are meditating, while you are concentrating, while you are focusing on getting grounded. Another stone I like to use with my root chakra is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is the protector, so it will protect your root. Right? If you are unbalanced in your root chakra, everything falls apart. So you lose your balance, you lose your thought process, you lose your confidence, you lose all of this stuff. So it is concentrating on that root chakra. So on Mondays, I want you to take your shoes off, go and stand outside in the grass and just be planted. Hold a red jasper, or any type of red stone, actually, whichever one you feel drawn to. Maybe you feel like there's a lot of negativity that is surrounding you. We're glad that you're here. I don't care that you're late. That black tourmaline to protect that. So on Mondays, you're concentrating on your root chakra. On Tuesdays, you're concentrating on your sacral. And your sacral chakra is right below your belly button. And the color that is associated with this is orange. And the sacral chakra is pleasure, and it focuses on relationships, that things that bring to you, relationships that surround you. So if you're looking at the color orange, and looking for a stone, carnelian is a very good stone for that. The to-do is focusing on relationships. So the relationships that are around you, are they good relationships or are they bad relationships? Why was this relationship brought in? And if you're focusing and meditating with an orange carnelian, this cultivates the spirit. It brings in vitality. It energizes you. It enables you to flourish. It enables you to flourish. I love that. You know, you want to flourish. You want to grow. You want to be a better friend, and you want to have better friends with you. Maybe you want to have a better relationship with your spouse or with, you know, your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You want to have a better relationship with the family and friends that are around you. So carnelian is very good for that. Orange calcite is one of my favorites. And orange calcite allows you to be more expressive in your daily life. It speaks of positivity. So when I think about orange calcite, not only does it help your sacral, but it also helps the throat chakra because it enables you to spark positivity, right? You want to spark that positivity. You want to, it removes tiredness. So you know how sometimes relationships can just absolutely wear you out? We all have those friends. We all have those family members that once you have a conversation with them, you think, whew, they really just sucked all my energy out of me. So if you have orange calcite, this will release that and allow you not to have that anxiety and that tiredness. So on Mondays, you're focusing on your root, standing in the grass, breathing in that fresh air, visualizing the roots of your being going down deep into the earth so that you're stable. And I love the thought of, even though the wind blows, you think about a big tall tree, even though the wind blows, I might sway, but I'm not going to fall. And then on Tuesdays, we're going to concentrate on your sacral chakra, and you're focusing on the relationships. And you can use stones, you can use colors in your meditation where you visualize this orange color going down into your sacral and open and spinning. Amber also is a good stone for that. And amber connects you with your sensual side. So it allows you to be open to loving relationships. So that's Monday and Tuesday, okay? On Wednesdays, we're going to concentrate on the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is right above the belly button. The solar plexus color is yellow. This is your self-esteem. The mantra that I would use, or the mantra that I do use, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So as you're concentrating on that solar plexus and you're visualizing yellow, the sun, right? Your mantra is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through the Maker who strengthens me. Where do I receive my strength? From Christ, through the universe. So this is self-confidence. Citrine is very good for that. Citrine is meant to be full of sunshine. It brings harmony. It removes issues. It boosts your confidence. So when you're thinking of yellow, you know, and I can't remember what, it was a comedian one time said, the big yellow dot in the sun, but dot in the sky is the sun. You know, when I think about August and the sun and Leo representing the sun sign, and you're outside on Mondays getting that balance in your root chakra with your face in the sun, pulling in all those vitamins, all those nutritions, all of that warmth within your body. And you're thinking to yourself, I am confident. Amber is also another good stone to use for this because it brings in that sensual side, that loving side. When you hold a piece of amber in your hand, amber is naturally made. It's petrified sap from trees. When you put it under a black light, it glows. And it's like the sun. It brings that brightness within you. So on Wednesdays, we're working on the solar plexus. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And all this is building up to so many different things with balance. From the past month where we released anger, we released guilt, we worked on forgiveness. We did not give up. We thought about kindness, and we said, oh, look how far I've come. So all of these months, you know, while you're working through this grief journal of my head knows but my heart still hurts, it's all about self-help within yourself, proving to yourself, I am worth it. God made me for a reason. Thursdays, now I know I'm jumping back and forth a lot. Can you tell I'm excited that it's August 1st? So Thursdays, you're working on the heart chakra. The heart chakra is the biggest and the best chakra to work on. This exudes your love, the love that you receive, the love that you send out. It's love and compassion. So your mantra for Thursdays is, I will love myself. I will show love to others. You're concentrating on love. In this world that we're in right now, everybody is so caught up in what everyone is doing wrong that you're afraid to speak, you're afraid to do, you're afraid that you're going to hurt someone else's feelings, you're afraid, you know, we've got this fear-based energy that's out there. So on Thursdays, when you work on the heart chakra and you work on the things within yourself, I love me. I love where I'm at. I love the things that I've accomplished. I will show love towards others. So what is your birthday? My birthday is August 19th. Big Leo here. So Azurite, sorry, segues. So I've got my protein drink that I've been drinking. So, right? So Azurite reminds us to listen to our bodies. It reminds us to listen to my heart. What is my heart telling me? And when you listen to your heart, you start to click into your own intuition. What better way than to listen to your heart? Same as yours. Well, we're twins. We have an August 28th. How many August birthdays do we have? Do we have a lot of August birthdays? Do we have a lot of Leos here? And I know it's like right on the cusp of Virgo. But so we're thinking and we are doing things in love. And when you hold the Azurite and you're holding it here in your heart and you're visualizing green light around your heart and you're visualizing opening up that heart chakra, you're protecting your heart as well because you want to allow the love to come in that needs to come in and allow the love to be given. When I send distance healing, so if I have someone who is struggling with a health issue and I send distance healing, I visualize a green light around my heart and sending love and sending healing that kind of releases from my heart, floats up into the air, and then I visualize it going to the other person, kind of like sprinkling all around them. We have a June 24th, so we have a Cancer. We just came out of that. Okay. Fridays. Fridays are important. This is your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is your communications. How do you speak to people? Are you having the proper conversations with people? So, turquoise, as you see, I wear a lot of turquoise. Turquoise enhances communication and gives you the confidence to speak. So you're holding that turquoise on your throat chakra, visualizing open communication, saying the things that need to be said in a way that the other person understands it. As a Leo, sometimes I don't articulate the right words in my communication, so I have to stop and think, what's the best way for me to say this so that the other person, the person I'm communicating it to, understands? Kyanite, blue kyanite, is also a good stone to use with this. And that brings out bad moods. You don't want to have a conversation if you're in a bad mood, if you're angry. You want to take a step back, clear your throat, ask for guidance, check in with your heart chakra, check in with your self-esteem, check in with your relationships, and be grounded in order to have this communication. All right? So that brings us to Saturdays. And every day there is something to think about. We have these days, and I know I'm not the only one, but I wake up in a bad mood. And I don't understand why I wake up in a bad mood, because I've slept well. And even if I haven't slept well, what do I have to be angry about or in a bad mood? I just woke up. The day is beginning. So I have to check in with my third eye. And this is on Saturdays. So you're checking in with your third eye. And your third eye is your intuition. It's your imagination. So the things to do is, I will be aware of my gut instincts. I will be aware of my intuition. What is my body telling me? What are my instincts telling me that I need to do today? How can I open up my third eye to know the things that I should know, to see the things that I have not seen, but I just have this knowing? Lepidolite, if you are an overthinker, if you are a worrier, lepidolite is awesome for this. It helps with overthinking. It helps with stressful situations. So if you're in a stressful situation, you worry, you think, you worry, you think. Well, a lot of times that closes the third eye so that we don't go on what our intuition is telling us, what our heart is telling us. We're saying things that we shouldn't say. We lose our self-confidence. So you see how all the chakras kind of trigger each and every single chakra. So amethyst is a very good stone to use for your third eye. It heals, it soothes, it restores, it calms, it awakens you. So it's kind of strange that amethyst soothes you and calms you down, but it also awakens you. Now, how does that work? So you want to awaken the third eye by calming it down, right? You want to allow yourself to slow the mind down so that you can get clarity, so that you can see things better. I like emerald and amethyst. I have been told they help to keep the negative energy away. It's absolutely true. It's absolutely true that it keeps negative energy away. When you work with stone energy, you want to put your own insight into what you want to receive from the stone, from the energy of it. Help me to receive calmness. Help me to receive the energy that I need in this situation. And you're meditating with this particular stone. You're meditating, connecting with the third eye, visualizing this indigo purple light within your mind, within your third eye, opening and spinning. I also like to visualize like an eye coming forward and opening, and usually that eye to me is a blue or a purple. This is how I know that, okay, I am aware of the things that are around me. I need to pay attention to what my intuition is telling me. So when you pay attention to your intuition, that's when you can say the things that need to be said with love, with confidence, to the relationships needed, while staying well grounded. So all of these things connect. So August, balance, right? August 1st, balance. It's the first day of the month. It is a Tuesday, so today you're working on that sacral. So that's pleasure, that's relationships. And then on Sundays, you've got the crown chakra. Now, normally Sundays is your day of rest. And I feel as if the two kind of combine within each other. It's that day of rest and that meditation. But on Sundays, I want you to be aware of your crown chakra. And this is awareness. This is clarity. This is bringing white light into white highlight, and amethyst instantly calms me. Different stones will work for different people, but I can absolutely see where the halite and the amethyst, because you've got that calming and cooling with the openness coming in. So it's that white light which represents awareness. Your mantra for Sunday is, I will seek clarity today. Clarity. So I need clarity of what I'm supposed to do, who I'm supposed to be, how I'm supposed to work through things. What is the solution to this situation? I am seeking clarity. I am seeking clarity. Quartz is always the go-to, for the crown chakra, because it's that white enhancer. It enhances every stone that you use. It stabilizes you. It brings white light in. It uses that crystal because you can see through it. So that would represent clarity. I want to be able to see through this situation, right? I also like to use moonstone. Moonstone opens the heart. It lightens up the wisdom, and it teaches us our path. Moonstone it's for a new day, a brand new day. August 1st, ooh, moonstone. Did you see the moon last night? Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. Tonight is going to be even more beautiful. Get outside, put your feet in the ground, get grounded. So, to wrap up or to sum up everything, we have 7 basic chakras. There's other chakras, but these are the basic chakras. They all connect. You all want them to be open and spinning to give you balance. We need balance to get through the day. We need balance to find clarity, to say the things that need to be said. So, I'll put it this way, before I do a reading with someone, before I do energy work with someone, I ask God to bring light into my crown so that I have clarity, to see what I am supposed to see, to have the knowing of what I am supposed to know, to speak those words that need to be spoken so that my client, so that others can understand the things that I am going to say with love from my heart chakra, connecting with the relationships needed with love, right? With clarity. I lost my train of thought. With confidence. I want to know that I know that I know. I'm not sure how I know, but I just know that I know. That's your intuition, right? With the relationships connected while staying grounded at all times. We've all had those moments where we're in a conversation with someone where we want to be heard, but we're not heard. So we speak louder. Well, just because you speak louder doesn't mean, you can tell me the same thing over and over and over again. And just because you say it louder doesn't mean I'm going to understand it better. So it is stopping the conversation, going to the heart, getting clarity, and speaking it in a different way with confidence, with love, while staying grounded so that communication can happen. This is all for August. Working on your chakras, working on balance. We've worked through January through July from my head knows but my heart still hurts, working on different things to help us to come back home, to find ourselves. We're not lost. We've just, disconnected a little bit maybe with ourselves. When you lose a loved one, it's like all bets are off. We are not the same person that we were before they left. How do we find ourselves back to that person? Guess what? You're not going to find yourself back to the person that you were before you lost that person, because a big part of you is gone. So now we need to figure out how to recreate, reinvent ourselves, to honor the loved ones that we have lost, and to continue living to our fullest, our best way possible. If we are not grounded, if our relationships are stinky, or sticky, or however you want to say it, if we've hardened our heart, if we've lost our confidence, if we are confused and we don't have clarity, our whole world falls apart. So on top of losing our loved one, we've also lost ourselves. I mean, how many people understand that? Death has no prejudice. You never know when your day is going to be up. You never know when the person that you are the closest to, that it's their last day on earth. And when they pass, we lose that person, but we lose our balance as well. And this, My Head Knows But My Heart Still Hurts, the 30-day grief recovery journal, helps you to memorialize them in a way of telling stories, of remembering what you had and how they touched your life, while finding your own balance and figuring out how you can best honor them through your life, through allowing them to gleam throughout you. Well, it's hard for you to do that if you're totally out of whack and totally out of balance. This is not something that is going to happen overnight. So no matter where you are in the grief process, when you look at My Head Knows But My Heart Still Hurts, there is a portion in there that will meet you exactly at the point that you're at right now and hold your hand and guide you to tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So when you look at August, it's all about balance. You're very welcome, Molly. It's all about balance. It's all about centering. But it's all about coming back home. When I lost my mom, the best way that I could describe my loss was I felt homesick. I felt like I was a child who was sent off to camp, and all I wanted to do was run home to my mom and say, I don't want to go back there. That's what grief was to me. Summer camp that I didn't like, that I wanted to run back home to my mom and not be at summer camp. That's what grief was to me. And in working through the book, in writing My Head Knows But My Heart Still Hurts, I found that it aided me in working through grief by remembering stories about her and others that I have lost. But I still wasn't in balance. So that's why I came up with these exercises every month. So if you're having a bad day and you can't think of something to think about, you can turn in your book, August on Tuesdays. August on Tuesdays, I am to work on my sacral chakra. This is focusing on relationships. So I've lost the relationship with my mom because she has passed. But I can work on the relationship with my children to be the type of mom that my mom was to me. So I'm taking my focus off being homesick, and I'm allowing myself to focus on not really a new relationship, but building other relationships. Does this make sense? Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. My intention for the book, My Head Knows But My Heart Still Hurts, was to help you to find those memoirs, those special moments that are forever woven within your heart, because your loved one, even though their body is not here anymore, their essence is still around you, within you. You've learned things from them. You are who you are because of them. With my mom, her blood courses through my body. I am bone of her bone and flesh of her flesh. With friends that I have lost, there are so many memories that I have that made me and molded me into the person that I am today. Those are the things that I want to hold on to. So for August, we are working on your chakras, finding balance. So 7 chakras. You've got your root chakra, which is putting your feet in the ground. So on Mondays, going outside, putting your feet in the ground, concentrating on the roots of your body, of your essence, going down deep within so that you can find stability within yourself. Even though the wind blows, I will not fall over. So it's finding that strength. Tuesdays is your sacral chakra. This is focusing on relationships, the relationships that you have right now. Some good, some bad. How can I change them? Maybe I'm not a very good friend. Maybe I need to concentrate on being a better friend. And then on Wednesdays is the solar plexus, self-esteem. Have you lost your confidence? How can I get that back? Rolling back and figuring out where I lost my self-confidence. And it's having that mantra, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It's allowing yourself to walk through the fear and into the faith. Thursdays, heart chakra, love and compassion. I will love myself. I will show love to others. Fridays, throat chakra. I will work on communications. I will speak in truth and I will speak in love. I have a comment here. I will find peace in knowing I have always been there for my mother. Awesome. I think I need to put my feet in the water. Is it possible? Absolutely. You're getting grounded. You're paying attention to where your feet are. When you put your feet in the water, it's not only grounding because you're in the ground, but it's also detoxing with the water. When you think, let's say you go to the beach, as the waves come in, it's bringing you energy. As the waves go out, it's taking out negative energy. So absolutely, water is also a great form of grounding. So I talked about the throat chakra. Saturday's the third eye, your intuition. I will be aware of my gut instincts. How do I feel when I'm here? What do I feel like I should do? Why do I keep thinking of, your guides, God, Spirit will constantly bring things to your mind. Gosh, I keep thinking about, I need to do this. That's because your intuition is saying, wake up, you need to do this. There's a reason why you need to do it. And Sundays is your crown chakra, awareness. I will seek clarity. Are you in a situation right now that you're worrying about, that you need clarity in? Meditating, visualizing that white light coming in and giving me clarity. Taking a moment to just stop, pray, breathe, slow the mind down, and allow the thoughts for the situation to become clear. Perfect. I love August. I love this chakra month is what I like to call it. I never understood so much how balance affects everything within you. If you're off balance, it's like a Jenga. We've all played Jenga, where you have all these blocks and you're pulling certain things out until it finally falls over. Well, your body, your life is kind of like Jenga, right? Someone passes, that block is being taken out of your statue, of your building. So you take that block out. Well, so I've lost this person. Well, I've lost my mother. I've lost the advice that she used to give to me. My kids have lost their grandparents. All these things are being taken out. And it makes you unbalanced. But you can put those things back in. I remember who my mother was and the things that she taught me and how good she was to my kids. I remember the advice that she gave to me. It's putting those things back in and regaining that balance within yourself. So even though things have been taken away from you because of loss, because of grief, when you remember the stories of how it was given to you, you're giving back to yourself and you're finding that balance within. So this is Tuesday Talks at 10:30. It is August 1st. It's a new day. It's a new month. It's time to walk in balance and to find balance. Sounds easy. It's not. It can be a lot of work. But when you work at it every day and you work on different chakras every day and you are thinking about different mantras every day, and then you practice them the following week every day, it becomes a habit. So you'll know that every Monday, I'm going to work on my root chakra. I'm going to go outside and put my feet in the ground. I'm going to put my hands in the dirt It's these things. It is balancing how you move on without that person. Exactly. That's where you lose your balance. That's when your whole Jenga building, because you've lost an important part of it, and to me, I lost two very close friends of mine, and it rocked my world. It absolutely rocked my world. People that I went to for advice, people I went to for, I guess, protection is a way to say it. I felt safe within them. I could say anything that I needed to this person. And I felt safe to speak to them about it because I knew that they would give me their honest opinion, whether I liked it or not. I lost that. But even though I lost it, I still had very precious moments with these people. Went to school with both of them. One passed of cancer, one passed of heart issues. Both had prepared me for years, that one day they would not be here. Even though I was prepared, it rocked my world. My whole Jenga building went, right? So I had to rebuild it. And this was through memories of them, the things that they taught me while they were here on this earth plane, to rebuild it so that I can honor their essence, their life, their strength, so that their relationship with me was not in vain. They had a reason to be in my life. Make sense? It's finding that balance again. And just because you find it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, don't think you're going to be off. Don't be surprised if you're off balance Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then you have to start to rebuild again. Finding clarity. Walking through the pain of loss. Walking through the grief, not being stuck within the grief. So this is Tuesday Talks at 10:30. This is Connecting to Spirit with Stacy. August is the month where we concentrate on our chakras, where we seek balance and confidence and relationships and love and communication and clarity and intuition. So, happy August. I'm excited about this month. A lot of things that are going on. August 9th, like I said, I'll be doing a podcast with Downtown City Small Business. I'm not sure when that will actually air or how that actually works, but I will be sharing that on all my social medias as well as the website. You all know I have a podcast, Connecting to Spirit with Stacy, as well as the YouTube channel. It is repeats of Tuesday Talks at 10:30. We're building content with that, and then we'll start going live with actual podcasts. If you have had a reading with me and you would like to, I don't even know how to say it, have a conversation with me that we record to talk about your experience with the reading, private message me. I would love to have that, because you don't know what to expect from a reading until you actually have one. But having when I talk with other people, and we've done this, I guess we have 2 or 3 of those in the videos, what to expect during a reading. When you hear it from someone who actually had a reading, sometimes that helps. The 13th, we're doing a crystal grid class here at Hip Gypsy Emporium, talking about building grids, setting intentions, manifesting things. We talked a little bit about stones with your chakras, where you can add those 2 together. The 17th, we're doing an intimate reading here at Hip Gypsy Emporium, where there's about 10 people. Everyone receives a reading. August 28th and 29th, we have private readings available in Bel Air, Maryland. We'll be going there for 2 days. September 2nd and 3rd, Karma Fest is here at Hip Gypsy with all kinds of metaphysical things. There'll be lectures and yoga and music and just all kinds of fun stuff. And to get your ticket, you have to go on the Karma Fest website. You can camp as well. And then in September, I'm starting the book tour. as I have more information about the book tour, you will be the first ones to know. It is Only a Whisper Away book tour where I'll be promoting My Head Knows But My Heart Still Hurts, and we'll be talking about this as well as doing a gallery reading. And you'll also be able to get my Crystal Addiction Diary. So, guys, I pray that you are living the life you love. You're loving the life you live. If not, you're the only one that can change it. It's one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time. And I want to emphasize, which I wanted to emphasize before and didn't say that, grief is not only when a person passes. We have animals that are so dear to us. This can help with that as well. Okay? So, everyone, have a great and wonderful day. August 1st, you will see me next Tuesday at 10:30. Not sure what I'm going to talk about. If you have a suggestion, just let me know and we'll speak about it. Do not miss the beautiful moon tonight. I saw it last night. It was absolutely gorgeous. But stay tuned for a lot of new upcoming things with Connecting to Spirit with Stacy. If you're interested in booking a private reading or you want to host an intimate group reading, just reach out. All right, guys. I pray that you all are living the life you love. You're loving the life you live. If not, you're the only one that can change it. Peace out. I love you. Work on balance, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.